blue corner, EJ, the Pretty Boy Brooks.
Originally from East St. Louis, Illinois, EJ Brooks, a junior college national champion in wrestling at Lincoln College in Illinois, then went on to wrestle at the NCAA Division I level at the University of Missouri, where he was teammates with Ben Askren as well as Michael Chandler.
He is a physical wrestler. He has a great power double leg. He says, I get in there and I do athletic things before I even know what's going on. I kind of make it up while I'm in there. That's what we saw in his fight in Miami, Oklahoma. He's a physical stud who is very creative with his takedowns.
As well as being a pro MMA fighter, EJ Brooks is also a high school wrestling coach in Granite City, Illinois. We've had other high school wrestling coaches in the Bellator cage. I think for a high school wrestler, that's just about the coolest thing in the world, if your coach is a pro MMA fighter in Bellator.
Yeah, that must be outstanding to come back. Kids ask you how the fight went, but he's a wrestling coach, lives and breathes that sport, but also, as you can see, 4-0 in his young MMA career. This kid has a lot of talent, a lot of potential.
Bellator Fighting Championships 56 tonight from Soldiers in St. Louis Memorial Hall here, Kansas City, Kansas. Now step inside the Bellator cage for a feature fight at 158 pounds set for 3 5-minute rounds. Introducing the red corner at 5'9", weighing in at 155 3/4 pounds. As a professional, he stands at 3-3, originally from Brazil, now out of Topeka, Kansas, William Desouza. And across the cage, his opponent fighting out of the blue corner at 5'8", weighing in at 158 1/4 pounds. Undefeated as a professional, 4 wins, no defeats, from Cahokia, Illinois, EJ, the Pretty Boy Brooks. And the referee in charge of the action, Jason Herzog.
A Bellator feature fight at the catchweight of 158 pounds. William Desouza versus EJ Brooks. Our tale of the tape.
Now, if you look here, the record's 3-3 for Desouza, 4-0 for EJ Brooks. He's on an incredible streak. Can he keep it going?
This fight is under the unified rules of MMA, so elbows to the head are allowed. Round number 1.
EJ Brooks, you can tell he's throwing that jab. I think he wants to set up the takedown quickly.
William Desouza is in the white and black trunks. EJ Brooks is in the white trunks. Jason Herzog is the referee. Full-on ground and pound now from Brooks. Brooks so candid, he says, I am motivated by fear in MMA. I try to win quickly because I do not want to get hurt. I'm afraid of getting hurt. I'm afraid of getting knocked out. Just normally don't hear that from MMA fighters.
Man, there's a reason for that. If you don't like getting hit, be a volleyball player.
Nice counter right hand by Desouza. Jimmy, are you surprised when he gives us that really honest answer about fear?
Yeah, you know, you have to use your emotions somehow. You're not going to kill them. You have to use them. If they make you a better fighter, that's great. But the problem is the fear of getting hit is never a good thing. You don't want to get hit, but you can't be afraid.
Desouza, the Brazilian, based in nearby Topeka, Kansas, a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. EJ Brooks wrestled 3 years at the NCAA Division I level at the University of Missouri.
Brooks seems a little tentative on the feet.
Counter knee by EJ Brooks. That's a high knee there by Brooks. That's a high knee there by Brooks. Landed on the point of the chin. Superman punch by Desouza.
Desouza seems very confident on the feet. He said he'd been working on his Muay Thai. I can see it already.
And again, Desouza wants to keep fight at range. He does not want to fall into the clinch of EJ Brooks.
EJ Brooks, a very physically dominant competitor. He's very, very strong. You want to stay out of that reach. Once he pulls you in, he's very powerful. We saw that in Oklahoma.
There is the clinch.
You see immediately Desouza trying to move back, get some space. Something happened there. Oh, looks like a shot to the groin.
Low blow detected and time called immediately by referee Jason Herzog. Brooks now has 5 minutes to recover.
You see here in a clinch position, bang, right to the cup. Because he's trying to move away and give space.
There you go.
You see here trying to keep his hips away from EJ Brooks. Set up room for that knee, and it was right on the cup.
EJ Brooks taking his time.
Guys.
EJ Brooks fought at Bellator 53.
Right here. You're right over here.
October 8th, he won a second-round TKO versus Greg Scott. That was his Bellator debut.
Okay.
That was his fourth
Right
pro
over here.
MMA fight.
Good.
Enters the
Right over
Bellator
here.
cage a
Come on.
perfect
Over
4-0.
Good.
He said,
Just
at this
watch the
stage
knees,
of my
okay?
career, I
Watch the
want to
knees.
keep fighting. I
Everyone
want
good?
to stay active. I want to build my record.
Fight.
EJ Brooks taking nowhere near the allotted 5 minutes. Time in. Round number 1 continues. Do you like that, Jimmy, staying this active, fighting every few weeks when you're early in your career?
Yeah, especially early in your career, you want to get those wins. It's all about hours. How many hours have you spent in the cage? Nice high kick.
Head kick there by EJ Brooks. Another low blow by Desouza. Time called.
Time. Right here.
Not intentional. That should get a warning from the referee.
Yeah.
Jimmy, we talk
Take
about
time.
this all the
Right over
time.
here,
As a referee in
Over this way,
boxing, in Muay Thai, in MMA, you talk about intent. Some referees think about intent, other referees care nothing about intent. It's just the action.
Yeah, it was just it looked like he was going for a push kick, misjudged the range, and it's taking a point already.
That's an example. I think there was no ill intent there, but there was already one warning, so it's not the intention of the fighter, but rather the action of the fighter. Second low blow, so a point deduction taken by referee Jason Herzog on Willian Desouza. Time in.